takes some time, but the pool is just going to secure it. Take a look at Nick Stain.
Holy Baptism coming out. Nick Stain charging out, but nice!
Ooh!
Coming out with Super Ryan, making sure Bleed unable to do anything.
Maniac!
The damage coming out from Stain. The Maniac delivered!
The Savage!
Vanguard making a Savage! From Vanguard! What is going on? Coming up from Vanguard Esports, what is happening?
Exactly, and right now, Super Ryan, ooh, 1v1 into the lane, and Sagino just cutting waves here. Final slash here.
Already committed though, Sagino a little bit down low. Slowly is already in the area, doesn't really have the ultimate as well. Flicker already committed by Sagino back to safety. Slowly still giving on chase, but Nick Stain getting zoned out by JPL. Sagino coming in, a little bit one down, but he's actually healing. Oh, one more hit will do, but no, KLBJ right here, hard guard. Dissuades KLBJ for the assassination slowly. Continue on the fight now, but then again, no ultimate, so just a little bit too short in time.
Yeah, and it's only level 5 shoot here on the Angela and providing so much shield and so much healing coming out from this Joy. This Joy is going to run rampant. He's going to be running around like headless chickens, especially slowly on the Joy. That is Slowly's comfort pick. So the moment the Joy gets left, I think Potato knows this though, he lets the Joy through.
There's a beautiful rotation down onto VJ, pull the orange buff into the bush, and this is basically what the death ball situation is going for. He does have a retribution, he will use it.
Nice drag coming out, Super Ryan drags KLVJ always so that the Joy will be able to secure the orange buff for now. Nice engage, well, nice invade coming out from Bleed, putting a bit of pressure onto Vanguard for now, just a little bit.
It's going to be a very long game. Vanguard, they really need to buy a lot of time. Bleed is getting all of these aggressive invades, and Vanguard is always on the defensive front.
NOD first item coming up from FMM.
Yeah, I mean, there's mad respect coming out, especially towards Slowly and Choose, right?
Oh, Nick Stain, where you're going, immediately get busted down. Where's the damage coming from? Coming up from Sagignu, slowly coming in at the same time, just holding on with the hard guy at the same time. KLVJ the king, steals the kills, turn off for themselves. Once again, FMM asks you, where are you going? Where are you running? Slowly, just a little bit slow, running away with the help of Chud. Should be able to disengage for now, but then again, the turtle giving over the side of Bleed.
Your boxer with the double support is so scary. Taking a little itemizations, it does look like Bleed is a little bit up ahead. The Necklace of Endurance is the first item being bought by FMM just to dissuade them from the sustained capabilities from that Angela.
Oh, Ixia though?
Ixia in a bit of trouble right here. Finally, that's one kill given the side of Vanguard for now. Bleed, you know, Ixia overextending just a little bit, but then again, it's exactly what Vanguard needs.
Exactly, and I have to point out as well, that is a very dirty combo coming out from FMM and JPL, right? The Faramis goes for the pull, and the JPL comes in with the ultimate and the two-man disgusting stun to secure, because of the charge up time and the animation time coming out from JPL's ultimate. It takes some time, but the pull is just going to secure it. Take a look at Nick Stain.
Holy Baptism coming out. Nick Stain charging out, but nice!
Ooh!
Coming out with Super Ryan, making sure Bleed unable to do anything.
Maniac!
The damage coming out from Stain. The Maniac delivered!
The Savage!
Vanguard making a Savage! From Vanguard! What is going on? Coming up from Vanguard Esports, what is happening right here?
It all boils down to the Minoan Fury. That was the perfect timing coming out from Nick Stain, just soaking up all that damage. And Chud coming in with the hard guard as well. And the backup coming in with the heavy crossbow from Stain to secure that Savage as well.
I wasn't expecting this, ladies and gents, but then KLVJ right here, Stain, he must be so fair right now. Look, level 10 going up against a jungler, an enemy jungler at level 9. This as a marksman, I'm smiling.
So Stain is super fed right now. Bleed Esports, they are layering it in. They want to go for these team clashes, but Vanguard, they are very reactive, and this is pretty much what works out well for them. Stain just standing at the back, Nick Stain soaking up all those damage, all those ultimates.
So dirty.
Very dirty. But Bleed, they're missing out on all these macro plays. Yep. On the off lane though, you see the waves pushing in. Vanguard always focusing fire on the offside, maintaining lane presence.
Because of that one Savage, Vanguard is back in the game. Look at the goal lead, 4K, and they take a turtle away from Bleed. Bleed, that early game pressure is all now gone. It's all dissipated.
Is this the caster's curse? Is this the audience curse?
No, don't ask about us. It's not our fault.
It's not us, man. It's not us. But right now, Bleed, they're cowering. They are hiding. They have to go passive right now. Take a look at the players go.
Man.
Because of that Savage, Liechtenstein is at 7,000 gold right now. He's on top of the world. And Liechtenstein and Slowly, top 2 of the network right now. Slowly, though.
Okay.
KVJ just there, just trying to disengage Vanguard away, but they already cracked the tower.
Vanguard is slowly just dismantling the Bleed like this, and this is weird because this is like what, 6th seed going up against 4th seed. Vanguard's putting up a good show against Bleed.
They did their homework. That's all I can say. Liechtenstein, he's so fed. He's got so much damage. They're looking in for more towers. Bleed, on the other hand, the towers on Vanguard are untouched. This is unlike Bleed. Hold on a second.
Holy Baptism coming up, not enough damage coming up from Bleed at the same time. Here comes the barrage, but then the knockup coming up from the side of Liechtenstein. But this time round, it is going to be Bleed that picks up 2 kills away from Vanguard Esports.
And that was the punishment right there, right? We know when Fury comes in, but NetherRealm comes in clutch from FMM.
FMM, no! That's not exactly where you want to be. Now slowly pops an ultimate. Where the hell with Chud? And Vanguard, this is the Womba combo. They're looking for more. JBL, the next victim. Holy Baptism doesn't connect. Chud, credit them for that kill. Liechtenstein wants some of the action. But then again, the damage has been done. Bleed losing a little bit too much.
Vanguard just upping the momentum up. They have the lead. They need to extend it. Bleed, they're being forced out of their base, out of the comfort of their own base. The only silver lining is that Faramis has decent wave clear. So wait for the crash and wait for Vanguard to get in your face, especially when you have such a close range kind of composition coming in from Vanguard. Bleed on the defensive front.
Drop and hard guard already coming on to Liechtenstein. They won the second tier turret.
That ultimate is just trade for that second tier turret. KVJ knows if he rolls in, that's it. That's one Lord given over the side of Vanguard for free, but that's one big ultimate committed by Chud for now. Heavy crossbow. JPL takes a bit of the damage. Super Ryan right there just lingering around, providing some vision. Bleed cannot find a way to engage.
I mean, two ultimates down already, right? You do not have the hard guard. You do not have the heavy crossbow as of right now, but Bleed, they have all 5 ultimates up and they can just easily take this fight. But the Minoan Fury is ready, and Bleed, they have their answer. They have that NetherRealm coming up, but all 5 ultimates are up. Heavy crossbow as well as the hard guard are off the cooldown as well. Lord goes slow, Minoan Fury.
Slowly, that's a nice knockup coming out. The NetherRealm committed by the side of Bleed as well. Not enough damage, but then again, Liechtenstein, the Stain Brothers is making the damage, but Deck turns it around. It's the battle of the marksman instead, and not a Maniac in this game. What is this game going on?
What is this? Double Maniac and one Savage. Bleed just turning it around, and I have to say, amazing positioning coming out from Deck.
This time round.
For Deck, he's just super patient. He's just waited at the back line. He's always protected by JPL, and that's the angel, the guardian angel JPL, just protecting Deck from all harm whatsoever.
That Maniac brought Deck and made him relevant. Vanguard right here may potentially lose this Lord right here unless Super Ryan can say something else.
Yep, Super Ryan coming in though, but a
Holy Baptism. That's a knockup coming out. Super Ryan charging up. Okay, KVJ still secures the Lord for now. And now they gotta add the bugger up right here. Liechtenstein coming in the heavy crossbow. Deck on the other side of the wall. Just ready to damage, but slowly catches on the Sagignu. Deck a little bit low, has to try to retreat, but then again he gets caught off guard. Just one more dodge slowly. Right there, escapes with bare minimum life, but then again Bleed loses 2.
Vanguard with the turnaround and the punish onto Bleed. They know Bleed wants this Lord. They are desperate for this Lord. Take a look at the turrets. All 9 turrets still standing strong, and they want to take this Lord no matter what. So Vanguard punish Bleed hard.
Bleed has this Lord, but Vanguard, they still have the upper hand. They still have full control of the map. As long as this Lord doesn't touch that tier 1 down at the top lane, they have that chance to get that lane priority. QVJ just rolling around. Okay, just zoning out, just zoning the rest of Vanguard out.
They have to escort this Lord instead, but there's no marksman that's following, so not a lot of pushing power coming out from the top side. If Vanguard actually catches Ixia like that, he's literally getting caught out of place, literally caught off guard.
Look at
by
Nick.
Vanguard.
Look at Nick. Look at Nick.
Nick, nice maneuver, knocking up two flickers all the way at the same time. Dr. Stain, Nick Stain still continues on the knockout. JPL needs to guide, bleed away. Deck joins the fight right here. KLBJ will be able to stun onto, and here comes the barrage. Exactly what Bleed needs. And Vanguard will lose Super Ryan for this fight.
What a big punish coming out from Bleed as well. I mean, the Nether Realm just literally saves
The Lord is
them.
dealt with, but Joel slowly. Oh, look at him. He's able to fight Sagignu. JPL desperately trying to heal, but nice move coming out from FMM, but slowly is not persuaded to retreat. He's going on. He's going full metal to the metal. And then again, Vanguard finally shut it up, but looks to stay so far ahead. The heal, the slow, the shields coming out from the side of Vanguard. FMM, the only one left to try to wave clear this one.
They can turn. They can turn.
They can turn this though, but the Lord, I mean, you have the turret running low as well, but
Bottom
you
lane.
can't end this though.
Can they end
No,
this?
they can't end this though. They have one
Sagignu's coming out.
minion.
Sagignu's coming out. The
Sagignu
bottom lane is in
coming
shambles.
out. Yeah, the bottom lane is in shambles.
You gotta
all
have
the
to
way.
try to fix the wave, ladies and gents.
They have to fix up the wave. They have to sync up the wave as of right now. I mean, take a look at Vanguard and Bleed. It's a literal bloodbath, right?
Yeah.
Vanguard, they want to take this fight. Bleed, they are forced to take the fight. I mean, Bleed, their composition right now, they just need to wait for Vanguard to walk into the hands and not take any fight at all.
But then
Vanguard,
again,
though, they have a very disgusting combo. It's stun logs after stun logs. With
Yeah.
no one Fury into the final slash. That is what Vanguard needs, but they need to find the right opportunity. That was no follow-up for Vanguard, and they need to make this count.
Vanguard was able to shove Bleed back to their base, the crack open mid. Now the Lord is spawned, and Vanguard's already set up camp around the Lord pit.
It's just a waiting game for Vanguard. They want to pull Bleed out. They want to find the right flank.
One pickup would be good, but then again, late game Dara, what can you do?
I mean, right now, Vanguard, they do have the advantage, right? I mean, slowly just picking up the Winter Truncheon already. And Vanguard, they have a 4.5k gold advantage right now. And the waves are pushing into Bleed. And right now, Vanguard, they're just waiting. Then they're just trying to get any information that they can and try to open up the map and hold their position and try to contest for it.
Oh,
Vanguard's really winning the macro game.
Wow, look at the damage.
Anywhere to be
There's
found.
only
They're
three,
pretty
slowly fights FMM! Deleted the first casualty for now. JPL slowly healing it all the way up, but the first damage coming over Vanguard's a little bit too much for them to handle. Vanguard turns their backs around towards the Lord once they see Bleed has their main damage dealer right back at their base.
What a smart move by Vanguard. They pushed on the top wave. They forced Deck to go back. Once they see Deck not in the picture, they pulled the trigger. They went for Bleed. They took down two, and they took down the Lord. Now, this is a very pivotal moment for Vanguard. They need to at least take down tier 3, but hold on a second.
Sagignu, FMM, triple slowly with the help of Chud. He's safe for now.
I have to say, right, I mean, Nick stayed with the catch as well, but Bleed coming in with the misposition from Deck, getting caught out by slowly and instantly gets melted off the face of the earth. And Vanguard right now, what they have to do, they have to sync up the waves, and they do have the wave crashing in against Bleed right now. So Vanguard, they can go for the game end as well. The top tier turret is under pressure as well as the bottom tier turret. They do have the mid wave turret crashing in with the Luminous Lord as well. And take a look at Vanguard, they could easily end it. 6.5k though.
Charging it up.
21.
Looking at JPL, ready to proc the ultimate. Then again, looks insane.
Slowly.
Opening damage.
Oh!
Nice! Super Ryan drag by FMM coming in. Nick Stain. Nice flicker coming up the deck as well, but it's gonna be off or not. Vanguard just right now just trying to focus down on the core, but the damage coming out Bleed to try to desperately defend. Bleed defending with their lives right there, and they're able to do it.
Wow, Bleed defending with all their life, literally decked with the amazing
KLBJ.
positioning. And now KLBJ trying to go for the punish though.
Holy Baptism coming out, slowly coming in with the out hard guard just in the nick of time. But then again, Nick Stain will be the sacrificial lamb. Sagignu there to execute him. Immortality being proc, but Bleed needs to go back up and clean house.
Oh, they need to go for a house cleaning right now. Spring cleaning here on the side of Bleed base, but what a base defense coming out from Bleed.
A very good effort for Vanguard, but they missed out Deck. Deck was just standing way ahead, or
Three
way
hits.
far away from the base, and he found the right position. He used the flicker, he popped the flicker to reposition his full barrage. He got a lot of damage down, but what a setup from Super Ryan with the flicker and with the final slash.
The final slash with the flicker definitely caught Bleed off guard, along with the Minoan Fury coming from Nick Stain as well.
But Ryan though does have the final slash. Oh sorry, you already used it.
Team turret has been destroyed.
it could almost go very wrong for Bleed if they decide to fight underneath that turret.
Yeah. Vanguard, they're just pulling everyone out, taking a lot of atomizations. It does look like most of the members of Vanguard with that 4K gold lead are at
JPL?
full build.
Almost full build. Let's take a look at Slowly right now. Starting him side with the Demon Shoes as well as the Holy Crystal, Blood Wings, Divine Glaive, and a concentrated energy on the side of Slowly here. And
he's probably going to keep that boots all the way onto that Lord. After the Lord, he might very well switch into an Immortality, get a second life, go into the base, try to get deck out. If he fails, he got a second chance.
Wow, but Nick Stain securing onto the Blade Armor right now. I mean, kind of denying the attack speed build coming out from deck as well to deflect any of the basic attack that is going to be coming out from the full barrage that is going to be on deck.
Lord will be the point of contention for both these two teams right now. Bleed has an open base that they have to constantly go back and fix. Right now, I think Bleed, the lack of deck joining the team fights is starting to cause Bleed all these team fights, right? Because right now, yes, I mean, FMM is a Faramis can up in some form of damage. Sagitnu can do that as well. But I think you need that constant DPS.
You need the DPS no matter what. And take a look at where Deck has positioned himself. Zero information to Vanguard, right? They're not giving any information right now and slowly just trying to scout out, just trying to force out any positions that is going to be coming up from Vanguard right now. And Vanguard, they are at a 3.6 thousand goal lead right here. Very good turn, and the Lord Dance is going to be started. KBJ
slowly identifying Ixel's not around there. This time around, KBJ will take a lot of damage, and the hard caught Altar in a sense. Another round coming out, back up, the heal coming out. That's one big ultimate already gone for the side of Bleed. Hard guard already ended, and now slowly will try to keep on charge. The Lord is still around being aggro right there, so no resets coming up for now. Bleed, on the other hand, is just setting it up slowly but surely, hoping Vanguard make this one undisciplined mistake.
Yeah, look at how Vanguard would took that fight, right? Vanguard could easily take that fight, but they do not have any information where Deck is. Deck
Vanguard
was
is
all
actually
the way on
winning
the
the
other side.
macro game.
Yeah, Deck is all the way on the other side of the map, and they have no information. They do not want to get flanked by Deck because of that long-range full barrage ultimate.
It's very smart forcing Angela to go onto the off lane because with the hard guard, she can very well come back into the fray. Vanguard just playing the macro game, forcing Bleed out of position. QVJ, Rolling Thunder hits.
Oh, Rolling Thunder hits as well, and it's also going to be KBJ absorbing most of the damage. JPL still does have the Holy Baptism, just saving up for slowly. Sagitnu just jumping in front, making sure that nobody goes all the way to the back line for now. Vanguard right here, the dance continues.
Bleed cannot afford to go onto this team fight. They have a wave on the bottom side that's constantly pushed by the Angela, by Chud, and Chud is doing such a great job providing that vision, providing that map presence in the entirety of this game.
And right now,
that's a nice setup coming off of Super Ryan, and this may be the case for the side of Bleed to basically go all the way back to the base. Bleed right here, just trying to 1v1, but no! It's almost a wipe out. No, for Bleed, KBJ, the only person left to basically defend against the onslaught of Vanguard Esports.
What a big final slash there coming out from Super Ryan to clear it out.
That's
and
it.
Vanguard here.
That's it.
They're going to go for the throne. They're going to go for the crystal. And that is going to be game number 1.
Luxon Stain, the Savage, the Vanguard.